Today's video is going to be a quick guide on how to hunt spined Larupia in old school RuneScape. For the requirements, it just requires a 31 hunter. The method is called a pitfall trapping. It gives you 180 XP per catch, and the loot table isn't too bad actually. You get big bones, which is just free prayer XP if you want it. Raw Larupia. So if you have a meat pouch, I highly recommend bringing it if you want to keep the meat. And then there is the Larupia ear, the Larupia fur, and the Tatty Larupia fur. Now, the Larupia ear is a hunter rumor, so you're not going to get that every single time, and you're only going to get it if you're on a hunter rumor itself, and that is a 1 in 15 drop. This can be tedious, but I've actually found that pitfall hunter rumors aren't too bad for the most part. I tend to get pretty lucky on them. Now, Keven tracking on the other hand. So when you're taking a look at the drop table as well, if you are a main, that's 1.9k per fur, which is pretty sweet. The other thing I want to call out is that you're going to normally get one or the other of the furs. You're not going to get both of them on the same drop from what I've seen. Keep that in mind. They're not always going to be that 1.9k drop. Sometimes you're going to get that 215 drop and it'll be pretty sad, but it's kind of a hit or miss on which one you're going to get for those. The equipment you need, I would recommend bringing the Guild Hunter outfit if you have it, because it increases the catch chance as well as the chance of receiving the rare part that you are looking for your hunter rumor. If you don't have that, I recommend graceful or lightweight equipment options. You're going to need a teasing stick, teleports to the bank, the Kandarin headgear, if you have it, because that'll actually give you some extra logs. And then you also need a knife and an axe, because you may be here for longer than expected. So that'll allow you to cut down more logs to continue to do this method, and you won't need a bank. And also a meat pouch if you want to collect the meats. The locations are at the Feldip Hills, and there's a few different ways to get to the Feldip Hills. You can get there by using Fairy Ring AKS. You can also get there from the Feldip Hills teleport scroll. You can also get there from Corsair Cove, and you'll want to run to the west, and then you'll want to run north. Or you could get there from the Myths Guild and then run northeast. The Spine Larupia themselves are right here in this little location towards the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Fairy Ring AKS and run it south. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. I have everything I need in my inventory. Again, make sure you have everything before you leave, just to make it easier on yourself. Also, if you're using the fairy ring, make sure you bring your Drayman staff. Don't be that person that forgets the Drayman staff. I've been there. So again, once you're here, you're just going to want to run south, and you will see that there are pits here. It kind of makes them a little bit obvious, but when it's your first time here, it might be hard to tell it apart. There's a spine Larupia themselves, but here's what a pit looks like. It's this little spot right here, and as you can see, it says Trap Pit. I did bring logs, so there's another one there, and there's another one there. So I'm going to go ahead, and I think, yep, there's one right there. So we're going to go ahead and trap this pit, and then you're going to poke them with the teasing stick and just jump on over. So sometimes they will jump over the traps themselves, I believe. I didn't see a chance on these, so that may not be a thing that happens, but I know with the savers up in the polar hunting area, they actually do sometimes jump over the spot. For those of you guys that weren't paying attention to that, I'm going to go ahead and set a trap here, and then again, you just run over and tease the spine Larupia, and then you're going to click on the trap to jump over it, and they're going to decide whether they want to jump over it or not. They're going to fall on the trap. Eventually, it'll give you this option to say dismantle collapse trap. You'll go ahead and dismantle, and you will get your loot. I also wanted to include that this is where the Kandarin headgear comes in, and the axe as well, that if you run out of logs while you're doing this, you can also just, there's jungle trees around here, and you can just use them to cut down the trees to get more logs. And they're kind of scattered. You can't use these big trees, but you can use the smaller, like the dead trees there, the jungle trees. There's a bunch of trees around here that you can use. There's 3 right there as well. So that is how you get more logs and refill your inventory with logs as well. Now again, there's a couple more spots down here as well, but honestly, I would just kind of pick between 1 and 2 and just try to stay between those and just tease them and go about. If there's one that spawns right next to you, you can actually, and I've done this a few times with other things, you can tease them first and then run over here and set your trap up. So you don't actually have to set your trap up, then go tease them. You can tease them first and set your trap up. They will do a little bit of damage, but it shouldn't be too much unless you're lower level. If you're lower level, you can bring some food if you'd like as well. And again, just from those 2, we actually ended up getting 3.8k. So nothing too insane, but still a little bit of money, and actually it's about 5k when you add the meats in there as well. That is all there is to killing these. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're new, leave a like for the algorithm. If you guys are interested in gamer supplements or caffeine drinks, make sure you check out Rogue Energy in the description below. I am a Rogue partner, so use Rolland at checkout to get 20% off your order, or use the link below if they have a better deal going on so that they know that I sent you. And with that, again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Turn up the summer vibes. Get off your phone one time, would you come outside? Cause we all here chilling. Yeah, it's the same old same. No, we don't play no games. Oh, they wanna talk. Why they gotta hate on me? Damn. But I ain't not tripping. I'm fly as a pigeon. This girl's been eyeing the